Hi guys, happy Sunday. I hope you are well. Here we go then with the weekly reading. So this is where I pull 7 cards to represent the 7 days ahead. I extend this reading on YouTube every week, so I use a second deck to clarify, some oracle cards to wrap it all up. So if you're on YouTube, stay put. If you're anywhere else, you can see the full extended version if you just search Microblonde Tarot over on YouTube. All right, let's see what is going on as we get closer to the holiday season. What does the week have in store for us? Let's see. Okay, interesting. So we open with the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is a dreamer energy. As you can see here, he's got his eyes closed, head in the clouds. So this is a dreamer energy. This can be a message of new dreams, new ambitions, new goals that you're focusing on for yourself. This can represent that you are sort of in a bit of a dreamlike state, maybe very up and down and inconsistent, because it can be like that head in the clouds energy where you're not feeling very grounded or you're not feeling very sure about something. It can also be someone around you, if this is not you, that fits that energy, but also inconsistency within emotions, because the page is almost like childlike. So it can be somebody that's behaving in an immature way, or their feelings are kind of in their infancy, that kind of thing. So you could be experiencing a connection where somebody's very inconsistent, hot and cold, up and down about how they feel. But equally, you might be feeling like that. Your emotions may be very up and down. You might be unsure about sort of what you're doing and how you're feeling about certain things. We do also have a full moon in Gemini today. So this is also going to affect things like communication. And it is a good time for sort of like forgive and forget. And if you can't, then, you know, move on, that kind of thing. Okay, so then day 2. We have the 5 of Wands. So the 5 of Wands is a challenge energy, okay? It's a challenge energy. It can represent that there are obstacles or challenges in your path at that time. Sometimes it's a bit of a competitive energy, okay? So it could be that you're, I don't know, for example, you're going for a job promotion, but so is someone else, and there's that edge of sort of competition. But sometimes it's just blocks and obstacles, challenges, arguments. Occasionally it can represent things like anger and frustration. So it could be that you're feeling that way at the beginning of the week, but it could be that there are actual kind of obstacles to overcome. It would usually represent, you know, that you can be successful at this, but it's almost like don't walk over somebody else to get to that position yourself, okay? Just stay in your power, just stay in your lane kind of thing, because what is meant for you is going to come for you. But it could be, yeah, it could be an argumentative energy at that time. It could be that, you know, there's a lot of stress or sort of friction going on around you. Okay, then day 3, we get the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is, again, it's a bit of a struggle energy. So Tuesday, Wednesday feels like there could be some struggles going on, or it could just be that you've got a lot on your plate. The 10 of Wands is literally carrying the weight of the world on his back there. And it's about being able to say no and release some of this pressure. So occasionally it's like you're burdening yourself with more and more things. You're taking on more and more responsibility, or you're saying yes to more and more people. And it's only really you that can kind of unburden yourself at this point. So it can be in a practical sense, you've just got too many things, like too many things to juggle. You haven't got enough time to fit it all in. You're snowed under at work. But other times it's just pressure, you know, you're putting pressure on yourself, and you're the only one that can kind of take that weight off your shoulders, okay? All right, then day 4, we get our first major arcana here, the Wheel of Fortune, one of my favourites. The Wheel of Fortune is really like a complete turnaround. It's like a 180 turnaround, and usually in a positive way. We are going to clarify with the other deck, of course. But this could be like a complete turnaround of events, the table's turning for you. Hopefully it's this energy shifting. If there has been like blocks, challenges, obstacles, then it shifts by, you know, Thursday, Friday. The energy really transforms and turns around. But it can be in other areas of your life as well, transformation, change. It's also around like fate and alignment and timing and things like that. So it could just be, you know, things start to click into place. Sometimes if it's like a new connection or something like that coming in, it's like fated, it's aligned, it's, you know, those kind of things. But it's definitely a powerful energy of positive change. Okay, then day, where are we? 5. the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is all about taking action, okay? So this guy here is on his skateboard going downhill. It's like fast moving action. So this can be a message that you need to take some kind of action. You need to move forward, or you need to act on something, you know, a situation, a conversation, a job application, whatever that may be. For me personally as a reader, this Knight of Swords energy often, not always, but often represents somebody trying to take action towards you. And often it's somebody trying to come back into communication with you, or coming back into your life, or taking some kind of, you know, incoming action. So that would be around Thursday, Friday. It's interesting that we got the Wheel of Fortune on Thursday, because that is my birthday and it is one of my favourite cards. So hopefully that means good things are coming for me this week, right? But coming back to the Knight of Swords, yeah, this is incoming action, or you needing to take action. We'll clarify with the second deck, but obviously it's not going to be exactly the same for everyone. And in day 6, we've got the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is a very abundant energy. It can be a strong masculine energy. It's usually an energy of somebody that is kind of wise and knowledgeable, successful, financially abundant. Okay, so it could be, again, we've all got feminine and masculine energy, so it can be you embodying that energy, you know, feeling very successful, you've done well for yourself, you've got money coming in, that kind of thing. But on other occasions it can be someone around you that is very successful, that actually wants to help you out. So it could be somebody gifting you some money, it could be somebody giving you business advice, it could be somebody like a father figure, so it can represent father or father figure, or like somebody that you look up to, being very supportive in some way, okay, offering some sort of support because they've been there, they've done that, they understand, you know, how to become successful, and they want to share that knowledge, or they want to share that wealth, okay. So yeah, look out for that on day 6. And then day 7, the High Priestess, another favourite of mine. The High Priestess, the second major arcana that we've got this week, is all about intuition. It's about trusting your intuition. Sometimes, though, it's about things yet unknown, okay? Because as you can see here, she's got her eyes closed on this card. So sometimes it's about things, you know, that we don't yet see, you know, new information coming to light, things that we're unaware of, that will eventually be revealed. But sometimes it's just needing to close your eyes and go within, you know, trust your own intuition, trust your own guidance. For some people, this can be spiritual development. This could be downloads, dreams, signs, signals, trusting your own psychic or mediumship ability, that kind of stuff. But it's a powerful message that, you know, spirit is around you and you are being guided. But you're always going to be guided more strongly when you trust yourself and you start to really tune into that, okay? So it can be a message of really tapping into that side of things and your spirituality. So yeah, it's an interesting week ahead. The Wheel of Fortune suggests a big turnaround, a big change of events in a positive way, taking action. We've got support and abundance here. The only kind of challenge energy seems to be at that beginning to middle part of the week, where you need to unburden yourself in some way, okay? So I'm going to clarify using a second deck. Please stick around if you can, and if not, I'll see you soon. Okay, here we go then. Let's clarify the week ahead, starting with the Page of Cups. So this can be a dreamer energy, dreamy, head in the clouds. Sometimes it's a bit of an emotional, all over the place kind of feeling, getting your emotions in check. It could be you're dealing with someone around you that's being like emotionally childish or inconsistent. Let's see, what does the second deck need to say? The Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Eight of Cups. Okay, it's kind of like you're having an idea. I think this is you. You're having an idea, or you're dreaming about going in a new direction with something, okay? But for some reason, it's like you're just waiting. You can't quite make the choice, or you can't quite make the decision. It's almost like you're waiting for something to happen, or you're waiting for somebody else to make a decision for you. So you're kind of holding yourself in limbo here, because we've got the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is a really strong waiting energy. But the Two of Wands is like you can't move ahead if you're going to hold on to the old. You can't take hold of something new if you're still holding on to the old, okay? So it's definitely like a crossroads kind of energy. And I have a feeling it came up similarly last week. But the Eight of Cups is about moving towards what makes you emotionally fulfilled. So we come back to that, emotions may be all over the place. You may be feeling confused and stuff like that. But the Eight of Cups essentially is walking away from things that don't fulfill you, that don't make you feel kind of loved and fulfilled and happy and positive, and moving towards something new and something that does make you feel like that. So whether this is a person, a job, a situation, a friendship, whatever this is, waiting for something just to happen or giving someone else the power to make a choice for you is never going to fulfill you as much as you taking control of your own life and making that choice. Okay, so there's definitely an emphasis here on sort of stop waiting and start choosing. Okay, so day 2, the 5 of Wands. This can be a challenge energy, anger, conflict, competition. Let's see, why have we got the 5 of Wands here? Let's see. Let's have a look. The 4 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, for me, this looks like a workplace situation, particularly with the 8 of Pentacles. It's either that you're trying to build your profile at work or expand your business or grow your own sort of self-development in some ways. That could be like going for a promotion, a new role, a new job, that kind of thing. But you're fearful of being disappointed. Okay, you're fearful, or you may have been disappointed in the past. So you may have like tried this before and you weren't successful. So now it's like you feel that there are obstacles in the way or it's too much of a challenge. But with this Queen of Swords energy, you can overcome this and you can be successful. But the Queen of Swords is about logic. Okay, so she's about logic, she's about reason, and she's about like just going forth with something in a very direct way. And sometimes she can be very straight talking. It's an energy of just saying it how it is, being very direct about something. So for example, if you've been waiting on a pay rise and they keep fobbing you off or something like that, it's time to bite the bullet and say, no, actually, this is what I'm worthy of, this is what I deserve. Can we address this? If it's a promotion that you were rejected on before, it's saying that you can go for it again and it should be more successful. But there is a fear, obviously, of disappointment, because it does feel like at some point there's been a disappointment or a letdown around this. But I do get a strong work kind of connection with that 8 of Pentacles here. Okay, day 3, the 10 of Wands. Let's have a look. What is this burden that you're carrying? What is it you need to put down? Let's have a look. The 10 of Wands on day 3. Strength, the Sun, and the 4 of Wands. All right, okay. Well, the Sun and the 4 of Wands are extremely positive. They're about hope and they're like a joyous card. The Sun is really like a great big yes. It's positivity, it's happiness, it's joy, it's fulfillment. The 4 of Wands is also like celebration, good news, celebration. It can even be things like moving in or moving home and like kind of setting up somewhere new, that kind of thing. The Strength card is about having courage, but it's also having that inner strength. So I would say whatever burden you've been carrying, yeah, it's about to be over. So we got the 10 of Cups. I pulled one more there just to clarify what the 10 of Cups. So there is fulfillment and happiness and kind of like the happily ever after the struggle. So what I would say is whatever you've been really working hard on, struggling with, being persistent with, you're about to get there. You're about to get that success. And it could and probably will be some kind of communication or information that comes about this week where finally like you can breathe out and be like, okay, it's happening. I don't need to fight for this anymore. I don't need to struggle with this anymore. For some of you, I think this is linked into a house move or like an exchange or something like that. And you've had to really like be waiting and waiting and waiting and pushing and finally, you know, you get the phone call or you get the news that it's all going through. But yeah, it's positive. So in terms of unburdening yourself, in this instance, it's not so much that you're taking on too much. It's that you've been really pushing forward with something and having to be really strong and really persistent to get the outcome that you want. And now that outcome is about to be granted. Okay, so that's good news. Day 4, the Wheel of Fortune. So this is Thursday. What is coming on Thursday? What is the Wheel of Fortune bringing in for us? Let's have a look. The Wheel of Fortune. Here we go. The 9 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and King of Wands. So the 9 of Wands is a similar energy to the 10 of Wands. It is about persistence, okay? It is about hard work paying off. Sometimes it's about needing boundaries, but I don't think it's so much in this instance because we do have the 4 of Pentacles. Now, the 4 of Pentacles is an energy of financial stability and control. And again, there's some sort of financial reward or some sort of stability being granted, so a complete turnaround. This could be unexpected money coming in. This could be that you realise you've got more money than you thought you had, that you're in a better position than you thought you were, or that your persistence pays off in some way. With this King of Wands and Page of Swords, this could also be incoming action from someone around you, because the King of Wands is a very direct energy. So there could be communication coming in from a masculine energy around this, because I've got that strong Leo energy and strong like masculine incoming action, communication. The Page of Swords can be about finding out information. It's kind of like the investigator of the tarot. So it could be that, you know, you find something out that puts you in a better position, that turns everything around. Somebody finally takes action to tell you something or talk to you about something or communicate with you. And the Page of Swords can also be finding things out, finding out information, watching and figuring something out from afar, seeing something on social media, that kind of thing. But for me, this is a turnaround in a sense of stability. What this Wheel of Fortune is bringing is like your persistence being rewarded, and this is going to be something outside of yourself in a way, like some kind of communication or incoming action from somebody outside of yourself that that gives you the knowledge or the information you've been waiting for, or the communication that you've been waiting for. Okay, day 5, the Knight of Swords. So again, this is an action energy. Sometimes it's a message that you need to pursue something, you need to do something. Sometimes it's incoming from someone around you. Let's have a look. What is this? The Three of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Death card. Interesting. This is not a physical death. This is some kind of rebirth energy, and this is a reason to celebrate. So we've got a friendship group here, or a group of people. So there could be an invitation to go out with a group of friends. It could be a surprise. Someone's planning something for you. A rebirth. So it could be a reconnection with a friendship group, or a reconnection with somebody. Somebody wants to come in and reconnect with you. And the reason is that we get you in this Queen of Wands energy. So this is a very magnetic energy. It's very confident. It's very passionate. So you are kind of drawing good things towards you. In terms of you needing to take action, it's possible that if you want to reconnect with somebody, it would be a good time to reach out, or it would be a good time to take some sort of action towards that, because we do have celebration and positive outcomes here. So if it is you needing to take some sort of action to sort of rebirth something, then it would be a good energy to do so. But for a lot of you, this is you being magnetic and drawing something in towards you, maybe without even realising. Can be like manifestations coming in, but this could just be something you don't even really realise about yourself. But you are in a very strong magnetic energy at this time. Okay, then we've got day 6, the King of Pentacles. So this is a very successful, wise, abundant kind of energy. This can represent somebody around you wanting to lend advice, support, finances, that kind of thing. Why have we got the King of Pentacles here? The Ace of Pentacles, lovely. The Ace of Wands and the Judgment. Okay, there's a conversation coming. There's a turning point coming. Slightly like the Wheel of Fortune, but the Judgment is like Judgment Day, resurrection energy as well. And when we say resurrection, we've also got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So this could definitely be a financial offer for sure. An offer being extended to you financially with the Ace of Pentacles. But with the Ace of Wands, this is like a passionate idea or passionate new beginning. So it could be that somebody invests in your business, or you've got some kind of bright idea that you want to move forward in, and somebody, you know, close to you invest in that. They say, all right, I'm going to put up the money for that. I'm going to invest in that. Let's do it, you know, because they've got that wealth to do that with. Some of you, this could be a new beginning within a relationship, because the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands can represent like reconciliation in a way, something solid, something more tangible, something where there's still energy in a connection that can start again. And again, that Judgment, resurrection, conversation kind of energy is there. So it's hard to say exactly what this is, because it can be taken several different ways. But if it is, you know, something financial, then there is an offer being extended to you that is going to be very, very beneficial to you. And that is somebody that knows that you will be successful and wants to invest in that and wants to support that. Okay, and then day 7, The High Priestess. So this can be things unknown. This is like spiritual connection, spiritual development. Why have we got the High Priestess here? Let's have a look. The Fool, the Seven of Wands, Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles. All right. So the Fool is about new beginnings, taking a leap of faith, taking a chance or a risk, okay, stepping out of your comfort zone quite often. The Seven of Wands does show quite a defensive energy. So this could be that you've been quite defensive in taking risks or taking chances or, you know, stepping into a new chapter. But I have got you been focused very much on healing. The Four of Swords here is like self-care, healing. So perhaps, you know, this is you now being ready to step out into the world again or to step forward into, you know, a new chapter of your life, because you have been defensive and protecting your energy. You have been working on self-care and healing. And the Page of Pentacles is now ready to sort of start something again. Or to move forth again. It can still be, though, as I said earlier, that there's something that will kind of come to light or be revealed to you that gives you some sort of clarity as well. So again, trusting that intuition of knowing when you're ready to kind of get back out there, whatever that means. But that's what I feel like I want to say. I'm going to pull some oracle cards as well here. Let's see, what does the oracle have to say for the week ahead? Okay. Chop wood, deep knowing, building blocks, and to be fair. So chop wood is all about work, okay? We did get quite a few work cards coming up, but it's also about tidying things up. It's kind of like tidying up any mess that's going on so that you've got something kind of clean and fresh to move forward with. Deep knowing is very strongly sort of connected to this similar High Priestess energy, that intuition, that knowing what your gut is telling you, what you know to be true, what you know to be right, even if you don't have tangible evidence or proof of such. It's trusting that. We've got building blocks here, so this could be starting something new or rebuilding. We do get a lot of rebirth energy here with the Judgment card and the Death card, so there could be rebuilding going on this week. And then we get to be fair. So to be fair is about things coming back into balance. Sometimes it's decisions and sometimes it's legal matters, okay? I didn't get that strongly anywhere else in the week's energy, but there could be some kind of rebalance of fairness or justice in the week ahead. So just keep that in mind. And I will see you soon.